GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
GUVI, a vernacular edutech brand, skilling everyone everywhere.
Hello and welcome to Galata Plus. In this video review episode, we're going to be talking about Amit Sharma's Maidaan. The film is a sports melodrama slash biopic. It needed more consistent and engaging writing, but it has its moments. Now, Maidaan runs 3 hours, and let me say that I was never really bored. The film has its issues, sure, but taken as a whole, it is a watchable sports melodrama slash biopic. As I said, it's sadder than you expect. This genre is usually about rah-rah triumphalism, but here we see the red tape, we see the personal issues. At one point, even the government of India becomes an obstacle and hurdle. And why? There's not enough money in the coffers, so why waste precious dollars on a football team that is not likely to win any matches? Maidaan opens with India losing to Yugoslavia at the 1952 Olympics. The issue isn't the loss itself, it's the margin of the loss. We scored 1 goal to their 10. The commentator declares, mercifully, the match has come to an end. Pity is the only emotion left, and A.R. Rahman's score lays it on thick. It's raining, but you could say the sky is weeping too. Maidaan is that kind of movie, and at parts it works. I was weeping too. There's a small moment during the 1962 Asian Games involving a pair of gloves. The emotion is so pure, it's hard not to be moved. It felt good to see India score a goal against the mighty France at the 1960 Rome Olympics. This film's version of the coach's speech is centered on the number 1. It's pretty good. Ajay Devgn plays the coach Syed Abdul Rahim, who's often called Rahim Saab. It's a one-note performance, but that note gets the job done. He smokes non-stop and his wife Saira asks him to quit. What he says is a lovely bit of writing. He says quitting needs strength, takat, and at least for now, all his strength is focused towards creating a winning football team. Sarah is played by Priyamani, and she makes every second count in her small role. But at other places, the writing falters. The Football Federation and a powerful newsman played by Gajraj Rao, they are the main villains, and there's not one convincing moment between them. Their one-dimensional evilness is insulting to the parts of the film that work. It's also hilarious. Yes, Maidaan is intentionally a broad strokes movie, but the people in these portions come off like caricatures, like they belong in the panels of a comic strip. Also, the way Rahim Saab finds his players, it's like magic. He sets out of his house in Hyderabad and stops in Secunderabad and instantly spots a dazzling street talent. One trip to Calcutta, one trip to Kerala, Bombay, Punjab, the team is ready. Given the length of this movie, why not spend more time on the effort it takes to find good footballers? Oh, and I have to mention the Australian coach who touches a couple of Indian players and wipes his hand on his coat while making a face. Maybe this really happened, but the acting is so bad that the racism doesn't register. Maidaan is much better when it comes to the scenes with Rahim Saab and his wife, or Rahim Saab and his boys. The players may come off like an undifferentiated bunch, but at least the cocky, talented lad who has to be tamed, those type of cliches are absent. There's a beautiful scene where Rahim Saab and his son, who's also a footballer, they have a beautiful emotional scene together. There's another beautiful scene where Saira sees Rahim Saab moping at home after being diagnosed with an illness, and she sends him right back to work. And the football portions really work. They are shot well. Maidaan has scale. They are tense and exciting, and they survive the film's tendencies for excess, where you get 3 problems when one would be enough to depict on screen, when one would be enough of a hurdle to get through. It is good to see India win, only to hit by the sobering reminder that India has never won anything significant again after the heydays of Rahim Saab. As I said, there's a constant undercurrent of sadness. Maidaan should have been a much better movie, but at least on the big screen, it has its moments. That's the end of this video review of Maidaan. If you liked it, do subscribe to Galata Plus and see you soon at the movies.
GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
GUVI, a vernacular edutech brand, skilling everyone everywhere.